What's going on, guys? So I am out here at the 2025 Hershey RV show, and I am going to show you a incredible toy hauler floor plan that you've never seen before. This is absolutely insane what they've been able to do with this thing. It is huge. It is a huge toy hauler, triple axle toy hauler, but the folks over at Keystone Raptor have knocked it out of the park. And if you're looking for a toy hauler that doesn't feel like a toy hauler, this is probably what you want to look at. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're quickly going to take a look at the numbers before we move further along. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 21,000 pounds. It's going to have a dry weight of 17,330 pounds, cargo capacity of 3,610 pounds, and it's going to ride on triple axles. They are 8,000 pound axles with 17.5 inch H-rated tires. Good setup over here. You are exceeding the gross vehicle weight rating by a pretty high margin, and your tires and your suspension are phenomenal. That is a really good setup, and that's what I like to see. Has a relatively low cargo capacity for a toy hauler like this though. So we'll take a look on the inside when we get there so you can kind of see what this is designed for. So first off, right up front, we have the CURT Helix PinBox. This is a PinBox that I helped introduce on my channel with the folks over at Lippert. Underneath here, we have the Flex Power 5,500 watt generator. You got some extra storage up here as well. I love this pass through the compartment that gets you access to all of this also. You have your battery boxes down there as well. Plus on the side, you'll have your propane storage here. Let's see if I can open this. Looks like you get two 30-pound cans, but it looks like you could easily fit some 40-pound cans in there if you wanted. You have your in-command system here, which is tied to the controls on the inside. Very cool. Plus it looks like you have an amplifier here as well in your outside controls. So this clip system also has a 10-inch subwoofer on the outside, and there's also one on the inside. And then coming around here to the back, it has an air compressor already in place as well. So you have a 2-gallon air compressor, 0.3 horsepower, 125 psi to fill up any of the toys that you have that need air. Over here you have the Saloon tires, the S637s, which are some of my favorite tires. It's really nice. Plus it has the Cree 3000 suspension with upgraded shackle straps, heavy duty shackle straps, and greasable wet bolts. It's a good setup overall. Okay, so before we go any further, I was actually able to track down the product manager for the Keystone Raptor lineup of fifth wheel toy haulers, and this thing is absolutely gorgeous. So we've gone over the CURT Helix up front. We've talked about the in-command system. I see you have a power amplifier there, clip speakers, propane, the front generator, all of that. But from here on out, we're gonna have Ian with us, and he's gonna guide us through what he's done with this unit. And you actually came up with this floor plan, right?
I did. So this is a creation of my own. I knew I wanted to integrate this bifold side patio, and for the longest time, side patio toy haulers had a lot of shared sins. They had a lot of blended kitchen and living spaces, and I wanted to create separation on the inside. So I went to work with pencil and paper and mapped out this brand new floor plan that we have debuting here at Hershey, the Raptor 444. All of that sits on top of our Key Performance chassis that has the Raptor standard 105 cubic foot pass-through storage, 173-gallon fresh water with 102-gallon black and gray water storage inside.
Very cool. So first of all, let's talk about this finish. Is this a wrapped finish?
No, this is all done in-house. This is a matte paint finish. So we offer this in the matte black that you see here. We also offer it in matte white. Okay. If there's concerns, you know, in the Southwest or anything about heat or anything like that, still a great look.
South Texas here, so
South Texas,
I might need something like that.
You know something about that.
What about gloss finishes? Do you still offer those on this?
We do, not in this scheme. We have another scheme that we've named Wake Surf. I wanted it to kind of invoke the things that my customers are passionate about, so I wanted a paint scheme that looked like the baddest wake surf boat out there. We offer that in 4 colorways. We have a brand new one here right behind this unit called Freedom.
Very cool. We might have to take a look at that in a second. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get on board this unit. You said it's the 444. Total length of this unit's what, about 45 feet?
About 45 feet, yep.
Okay, so you're pretty close to the naming.
We are, yep.
Very good. So let's hop on board the MORryde step above steps. And we'll quickly pan around the interior of this so you can kind of see what's going on here. Now, Ian, in all fairness, I've never truly been a fan of toy haulers for one reason you addressed a second ago, and that's that blended space that you typically have, because most of the time the focus is on fitting the largest, longest toy you can fit in the back, whether it's a quad side-by-side, whether it's a razor, but you typically need about 12 to 13 feet, and then a little bit of room around it, of course. So the garage focus is huge, but typically that takes away from this area. It blends into this area, which causes these crazy long sofas and just a lot of mixed spaces. But you've executed on this really well. So let me swap spots with you.
Not only that, but we maintained for our toy hauler customers a 13.6 garage in here. So you get this living space, this dedicated living space, this dedicated kitchen space, and a 13.6 garage with the side patio.
Yep, and I've seen this L-shaped configuration on toy haulers before, but what I like about it is it doesn't feel like it's squished up against the TV like you see in a lot of them. A lot of them, the front cushion right here is like 2 feet further ahead, and you feel as if you're in this super compact, crowded living space. But you've done a good job fitting a good size L-shaped sofa in here, considering you have a huge garage in the back.
Sure.
That's awesome.
The things that you do with the toy hauler, there's typically going to be friends and family, and we have to not just fit the toys, but we have to bring all the people along for the fun too.
Oh, that's awesome. So let's move back to the kitchen real quick, and then we'll look at this outside patio off the side. So the kitchen is really where the magic is, and I've noticed this is where you've been able to create that space saving.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Show me what you've done here and how you executed on that.
So we've got a lot of useful countertop space, great for prep work or serving. We've got a really big stainless steel sink basin with countertop on both sides. We've integrated a lot of hardwood dovetail pull-out drawers throughout the kitchen here.
Very nice.
Make it really easy, as well as just large cabinet space, because you've got a lot of things that you bring camping, and we know that. So crock pots, air fryers, Instapots, all that has to come along to help you have a comfortable camping experience, and we want to make room for all of it.
Very good. You even got your large convection microwave.
Yep,
and you have your 4-burner Lusso gas cooktop, and this is a full oven range combination, so a lot of times it's 2 separate pieces, but that looks nice. Got your trash storage here as well. Got dedicated paper towel storage here also. I love the different takes everyone has in these areas, you know, and I love the fact that as RV brands innovate, other brands are like, hey, let's adapt to that, let's evolve it and make something a little different. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got plenty of countertops, plenty of drawers, plenty of storage. That is an awesome kitchen. Now let's look at this space out here, because this is a relatively new product from the folks at Lippert.
So we're the first in the toy hauler space to adopt this Lippert bifold patio, all powered. So this also matches Raptor's Keystone's exclusive powered ramp door that we have at the back. So this patio goes down and deploys with just the push of a button. All of your rail kits and everything automatically deploy, so there's no more work to do past pushing the button to get it out. You can even operate it from your cell phone. We have the big glass window here on the patio, so even if it's up for whatever reason, you still have visibility out to the campsite side of your coach. Has integrated blackout shades already built into the patio here. And then we've got our big 3-panel glass door that we use to bring light and space into the coach as well.
No, this is executed excellent, because it gives you not only this side patio, which is nice, but it gives you a place for the kiddos to come out. You don't have to worry about them being on the ground and you know, getting in trouble. It's a really
pets,
good place.
You name it.
Everything. Yep. This is phenomenal. I love how you've executed here. All right, so already checking so many boxes. Love the living room space, love the kitchen space, love the outside side patio space. That is awesome. I guess let's go up to the front real quick and see what's going on in the bedroom. You got your in-command touchscreen right here. We'll start in the bedroom and then look at the bathroom. Looks like a king-size bed.
Every Raptor standard with king-size bed. We have large wardrobes here, all lit, so that you can see what's in your closet.
Spot for a stackable washer and dryer.
Which is optional from Keystone.
Okay, you go with the Splendide units?
Yep.
All right.
We have your backlit headboard.
This is very nice. And these are not cable-driven slides either, are they?
No, this is an electric rack and pinion slide.
Yep, underneath.
All enclosed. So none of your no cables that are exposed, no rack and pinion mechanisms that are exposed. All enclosed in this bed mech here.
Oh, that's very nice. I love the fact that you've put the end tables coming off the front of the trim and not hanging over the bed.
Yep.
That's great. And they're using the newer style Lippert windows that don't have those gaudy valances that stick out over the top of them.
Yep.
So are they going to have the blackout shades that pull down on these?
They do, yes. So you've got operable windows for cross ventilation, and then the built-in blackout shades.
And on the other side, they put a radiant material, correct?
They do, yes.
Very cool. And then over here,
there's hidden storage if you pull on the top of that.
I was about to say, I was wondering, because sometimes it flips up, sometimes it pulls out. That's nice. Good sized drawers.
And loads of underbed storage as well.
Very cool. Underneath that board is that slide out mechanism.
Yep.
And then this dinette table will go in the back garage whenever you want to set up to eat. I like it. It's
Great.
Really nice. Tell me about the AC units.
So right now we're using the are using the OmniChill GE high efficiency ACs. Each one of these ACs is 13,500 BTUs, and you can run all three at the same time with 50 amp service on this.
Very good. All right. Taking a look at the bathroom space. Looks like we have an Encore one-piece fiberglass shower, multi-head sprayer. Very nice. You have a nice seat here ready mounted on the wall also. Looks like you have a backlit mirror. It's the Keystone logo.
It's the Keystone logo, yeah.
You guys went through a rebranding recently, didn't you?
We did. It's been a lot of fun. It's allowed us a little more to be a little more adventurous with our design, our floor plans, and what we're doing with Raptors just fit right in so well with what the new marketing team's doing, and they're doing some really neat stuff.
I love the window. That is huge.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of light coming into this unit.
Big 20 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator.
Very nice. Yeah, that's very residential size. And right here, the way they laid this kitchen out really is intelligent, because I look at floor plans all the time and I'm always trying to figure out what's the best way they can move something to make more room here or there. And this is the first time I've seen this. I've never seen the kitchen laid out where it radiuses around the half bath that's inside of the garage space.
Yes, because again, with the living space and the garage size, it was also important for us to have that half bath. That's so important to so many of our buyers. This is a great area to use for a mudroom when you're out on all of your toy hauler adventures, and to be able to come in here without having to track mud or dirt into your living area to use the bathroom when you're enjoying your campsite is really important.
That's cool. So let's take a look at the bathroom real quick. Very nice porcelain foot flush toilet. Now, something you sometimes see on toy haulers is they'll put another connection back here for washer and dryer.
Yep.
I don't think that makes a lot of sense if you can fit it up front, but have you guys ever done that? Is that something that you've done on other floor plans in the past?
Right now we do not, but it's something that we're giving serious consideration to. It's going to take some work with rewiring and a new breaker box to handle the extra power, because you need dedicated outlets for a washer and dryer, and right now we are using all the power that our current breaker box is able to supply.
Well, and I don't think you really need it. I guess that was the point I was going to make,
yeah.
is it's not something that's needed here. I always see it, but then that's typically when you see a north-south facing bed.
Yep,
because they don't have room for it. But because you put a very fifth wheel normal bedroom up front, east-west facing, you have that spot for the washer and dryer, which is nice.
That's correct. And before we design a floor plan, or before we add features like a garage washer dryer hookup, we think about the way customers are using this. This is a 13'6" garage so that it can fit most 4-seat side-by-sides. And if you put a 2-foot washer and dryer in here, then you're down to 11'6", and you don't have that space for the toys that are so important when we design these.
All right. See, we have the smart TV up top, and we also have some loft space up here as well, which is pretty common on toy haulers. I don't know if anybody actually uses it. Maybe they put stuff. Do you ever see people that actually put their kids up there?
I know some families will have children sleep up there, but you're right, for the most part it's storage. That's why we added this other double door access to that, because if you're using that for the wet weather gear or the cold weather gear that you hope you don't have to use but you want to have just in case, you'd have to shimmy up here or climb up here and shimmy down there every time you want access to it. So I wanted to give you better access to that storage space that you're using the loft for primarily.
Yep. I feel like if I threw my daughter up there in the middle of the night, I'd hear a loud thump, and that's her essentially not realizing that the ladder wasn't there anymore. And then we got the Happy Jack bed system up here, which is pretty traditional, and then the dinette would kind of go in between when these are down in their sofa or dinette position. Then you have storage here. Is that for your ladder, or what do you put back here?
You can put anything that you need in here. If you have oils or premixes, because this is or tie down straps or toe straps or tire chains, this is a really robust steel box that we have here for storage.
Yeah, it is. That's really nice, and it's very deep too. It looks to be about 1 foot deep in the front and maybe a little more than that in the back.
Yep.
It's really nice.
Nice heavy duty steel lid. No concern about driving your toys over top of that.
And I see you don't have tracks, so you actually have little latches to lift up to tie down to.
So each one of these, this is our adjust-to-track tie-down system. Each one of these is welded directly to the frame. Okay. So these are welded directly to an I-beam. And each point of contact on here, and there's 38 in this garage, is rated for 5,000 pounds.
Oh, wow. Very good.
And then the comfort covers to help you not have to walk across those tie downs as well.
Always have the back patio here, which is a great spot for the family to be at night.
Yep, and this, like I mentioned earlier, is the Lippert powered patio. So this is with the push of a button, easy to deploy and retract. There's no heavy lifting with this patio at all.
Very good. You got the Girard awning up here as well, and the back camera already installed.
Yep, and then we have 3 other Girard awnings going down the side of the unit as well. All legless cassette awnings.
From an MSRP perspective, what can people expect to see?
MSRP on this, I expect to be about $149, $154, yeah.
That's actually not very bad.
Yeah,
considering. That's really cool. Well, Ian, I definitely appreciate the tour. Beautiful unit. I love the living area especially. Again, toy haulers for me, this area, I don't have any big gas toys. I'd love a spot to put a couple mountain bikes. That would be kind of cool.
I'm with you, yeah.
But overall, you've executed incredibly well, and that side patio is game-changing. That's awesome.
Great. Yeah, thanks very much. It was a lot of fun walking you through this.
Very cool, man. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.